So we want to take you to Milimani Loco. So the hearing on the murder of Willy Kimani continues today, and of course coming from that confession, very detailed confession yesterday, Zuia Walter is our person in court. And Zuia, what should we be expecting after that very detailed confession that is also chilling?
Well, the confession, of course, was taken to court, was brought to court yesterday, and the court admitted it as an exhibit. So today we expect, today we expect the 40th witness to testify in this case. That should be PC Muinde, who is supposed to produce a video that was also recorded on the material day when one of the accused person, that is the fifth accused person, who took the police officers to various scenes where the three people were murdered, that include Willy Kimani, his client, and the taxi driver. Then the video, sorry for that. That video is expected to be shown in court this morning before High Court Judge Jesse Lesit. And with me here, I have one of the defense counsel, that is Cliff Ombeta, who is representing one of the accused person, that is Frederick Leliman, who was mentioned yesterday quite several times by the accused person, that is Peter Ngugi. So Cliff Ombeta, representing the three police officers in this case, maybe would like to share more about this case. This is because I'm sure he's been served with a video that is to be played in court. Now, Cliff Ombeta, the video, how long is it?
The video might take a better part of more than an hour, probably about 1.5 hours. And it is showing the scenes, that is what they are saying, but we, of course, will be examining that. They'll be showing the scenes whereby the fifth accused person, who is also the person allegedly confessing, will be taking the officers around the scene to show them the places where they went and all they did, and everything else that pertains this particular offense. So we will have a chance to look at it now in full view in court, because we had been given copies of it, and then we will test it.
I'm sure you've had the opportunity to look at the video, or rather to watch the video. Which scenes is the court going to watch? Is it the whole scenes from Mlolongo, from date 23rd to 24th, or is it on material day when the killings happened?
No, it's going to show all the scenes whereby allegedly there was a meeting by the accused persons, where they met the first time, how they met, and the places where they went, where he was picked up, the court place where the deceased persons were picked, the AP camp, and then after about the AP camp, then they will show us the place they went, the bars where they went, the police canteen where they went, and the place where the murder was done, allegedly, and also then where the bodies were dumped. All those scenes will be shown today.
Okay, thank you for that. Now, well, there you have it. We've been told that it's a video of about 1 hour plus that is going to be watched by the court. Then after that, we expect other witnesses to testify. And the witnesses remaining in this case are about 5 of them, including investigating officers. Remember that this is a case that was first brought in court in the year 2016. And since then, the accused person, that's the 5 accused persons in this case, have not been able to be released on bail. This is because the prosecution objected to the application by the defense lawyers to have them released on bail. Remember that in this case, again, there are major events that happened, including yesterday's testimony, where the 5th accused person had objected to the testimony being brought in court, saying that he was coerced, or rather he was under influence when he was recording that testimony. But Judge Jesse Lesit, of course, threw that application, and that's why the application was read yesterday and admitted in court as an exhibit. So in about 30 minutes or so, we expect the judge to get in court and we start the hearing.
And Zuia, just before you go, from your experience, you may not for certainty know this, but from your experience, so when you say that one of the accused persons is giving this self-confession, it would appear like a self-incriminating evidence. Would it help his case, or just helps to really close the case against him?
Well, this is just an exhibit that was brought to court. So it's upon the fifth accused person to defend it, to see whether the court will agree with it or not. So rather, it's a case that has already shown the court on what happened, who was involved. Remember that there's only one accused person who is a lady in this case, and that lady has not been quite mentioned in the case. And maybe the only mistake that she did is not registering the OB number, and when the accused person, all the three guys, when they're killed, he did not say at what time they were taken out of the police cells. But when you read through the testimony that was read yesterday in court, you find that Lily Man, together with another accused person, have been quite mentioned, not once but several times. And you remember that it is Peter Ngugi testimony that before the killing happened, they actually argued for about 3 hours on what to do to Willy Kimani and the other two people. And it was said that it is Lily Man again was mentioned again, together with another police officer who is still at large, that is Kamenchu, who said these people have to be killed. So the testimony that was read yesterday in court, of course, it is like admitting on what happened, and already maybe it is upon the court's discretion to find if the the 5 accused person will be found guilty or not. So we'll leave that to the discretion of the judge.
Okay. Indeed, that's what we have to do. But the hearing continues. We will be waiting to see the details. Thank you so much, as well, Walter, from Milimani Law Court. But from